Okay, hey guys, it's Subversive Asset here, and today I wanted to provide a very quick tutorial. Sometimes when I'm collaborating with people, they are not used to transposing for saxophone. And so I know it's very complicated because if you are a piano player or a guitarist or, I don't know what other instruments are in concert pitch, then you may be familiar with everything being in C. But alto sax is what we know as a transposing instrument. And so it is actually in the key of E flat. And what that means then is, I mean, you'll have to talk to someone who knows music theory. But what this means is that whenever we play a note that we would call, a G or whatever, it's not going to be the same note as what a pianist would call a G, or what a violinist would call a G, or what a guitarist would call a G. And so you have to be able to transpose between C and E flat if you're trying to work with another alto sax player. And things get like just really weird if you start working with other saxophone players, like, tenor sax players or soprano sax players. But someone who's a music theorist will have to explain. So what I wanted to explain very briefly today is how we can convert between schedule E flat and schedule C. Now, we have programs like MuseScore that allow us to do this, but today I'm going to use a different program that's going to allow us to really get into it. So here's a very quick program that will allow us to do this. Here we see our schedule E flat. This is for alto saxophone. It is supplemental income and loss. But realistically, we want to get to schedule C, which is profit or loss from business. When would you want to use these? Okay, so schedule E is for passive activity. And the way that you can remember that is saxophone players are the laziest of all musicians. And so we're not very active in our playing. But schedule C is for profit or loss for an active trade or business. And if you're a musician, it's very important because you can easily get caught up. On schedule E flat, you might be tempted that if you're receiving royalties to put them on this schedule E. But remember, you are an active participant in your music. So you want to do this schedule C, not this schedule E flat. And so you can see here, there's a lot of stuff relating to expenses and real estate, but you want to come down to where you put a lot of stuff from your partnerships or your S corporations or whatever, and your passive income and loss. And what you're just going to do is you're going to go ahead and transfer that all to this schedule C. And so you're going to want to put the name of, this is your information. You're going to want to put your principal business. So, whatever your music, and you're going to want to find the code for your music, and then choose whichever accounting method that you have. And you do materially participate in your business. So, you can do that. And as far as filling out the rest of the thing, then you'll just want to, talk with your music theory friends, and they will be able to explain transposing a lot better than I can. So, I didn't want to, you can't use this as advice. I don't know anything about music theory, anything like that. So if you're trying to do this for real, and you're trying to publish this sheet music in schedule C, then definitely be sure to contact your music theory friends. So I'll leave that with you today. Bye, thanks, and see you next time.